Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is class number 27. So to start off with a safety disclaimer. So these classes and what I say is not medical advice. Please consult with your healthcare professional before making changes to your healthcare management plan. Your healthcare professionals are professionals for a reason, so follow their advice, and of course, listen to yourself too. This presentation does not represent Parkinson's Canada's endorsement of products or treatment related to Parkinson's disease. This presentation is meant to provide general information. If you have specific questions about managing Parkinson's disease for yourself or others, contact info@parkinson.ca, or you can always call our toll-free number. It's 1-800-565-3000. Hello, Blair Sigurdsson's in the house. Hello, Blair. Okay, so again, this is class 27. So this is the at-home workout class 27. My name is Lance Letain. I'm the events coordinator for Parkinson Canada here in Manitoba. Today, before I go on any further, you will need some soup cans or some hand weights. Or for those of you that have TheraBands or resistance tubing, by all means, you could use that. If you don't have anything, that's all right too. You can just use gravity. So the goals that we're looking at with these classes is we're essentially trying to improve the quality of your life, and it's going to come down to you making those choices. So we're looking at about 150 minutes per week of moderate to vigorous exercise. So that is going to require ourselves to push ourselves. But again, that's where the magic happens. That's when you're going to learn. That's when you're going to grow, when you're actually challenging yourself. Again, the goal for me is fall prevention. We know what happens with falls, and we want to prevent that at all costs. So we'll be spending a lot of our time working on muscles that are directly related to keeping us more stable as we're standing and walking. And a big thing, of course, is a sense of community. I'm here for you. You're there. You're here for me. We're here for each other. So it means so much to me knowing that we support each other. A couple shout outs here. Donna, Susan, Manon, great to see you, Manon. Nathan, Jim, Evelyn, Dana, Ruth, Parkinson, Saskatchewan, Nova Scotia, Quebec, and Ontario, and of course Parkinson Society in the United States of America. And Robert, and Doug. Okay, guys, well, how about with that? We're going to start moving. So let's make sure that you have enough room. I'm going to move my chair back. So typically I like to demonstrate both from a seated position and a standing position. If you can stand and you can do a lot of these exercises, I would suggest that you do that. You can. If you have to do it from a seated position, that's 100% okay. If you have to do a combination of the two, that works for me too. Okay, we start off the class the same every time. So it's going to be slapping our thighs 5 times, clapping 5, and snapping 5. Down to 1 and back to 5. Ready, gang? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, good job. Okay, so warm up, we're just engaging our mind and our body, getting it ready for some exercise here. We'll be getting into the cardio section before too long here. But before we do that, we're going to start off with a few ankle rotations. So if you're standing up, you can hang on to a chair or put a hand on the wall. We're rotating our ankles one direction. Let's stop and go the other direction. You might hear a few creaks and cracks. That's okay. If you feel any pain, by all means, stop. We don't want pain. And nope, other leg. Sticking your leg out. Rotations in. And let's go the other way. Okay, stop. Now we're going to do the same with our wrists. We're going to do wrist rotations. Again, just preparing our mind and our body for the class ahead. Now let's go the other way. stop. Now we're going to do some punches. So we're going to punch out and back, out and back, punching out and back, out and back. Slow and controlled. That's key. Out and back, out. I'm going to punch up if I can. Up and down, up. If this hurts your shoulders, you don't have to raise your hands up high. You can keep your hands out in front of you. That works too. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. One more time, each arm, and down, up. And now we're going to punch down, down and up, down and up, down and up, down. And if we do both arms at the same time, down and up. Press down and up, down and up, down and up. Now we're going in front and back, up high and down, down low and back, out front and back, up high and back, down low and back, out front and back, up high and back. Okay, so that's our warm up. Now we're going to transition into our cardio section of the class here. So when we're doing cardio, we try and keep it about 15 to 20 minutes in duration. The big thing is to keep on moving. If you get lost anywhere along the way with my directions or the choreography, just go to a march. That's the big thing. So we're going to start off with a march. Okay. For those of you, again, that can stand up, by all means stand up. Just make sure the area around you is safe. There's no tripping hazards. That are arms. March, 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 march. March, 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 march. Okay, so we're going to change the intensity. We're going to march a little bit faster. You with me? Okay, here we go. March, 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 march. March, 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 march. March, 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 march. One more time. March, 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 march. Okay, slowing it down. Okay, how does that feel for you? Hey, no arms, just our legs. So we're going to change the intensity level here. We're going to go knees high. Ready? Here we go. Up and down, up, and adding our arms. Up and down, up and down, up and up, up and down, up and down. Big steps. This is another way to change the intensity level. And down, up and down. There you go. Audrey! Audrey's in the house. Hello, Audrey. Up and down, up and down. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Marching it out. Okay, so we're going to pick up the pace again, raising our heart rate. Here we go. March, 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 march. 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 Last 4. March, 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 march. Okay, slowing it down. Whew. Breathing heavier. Heart is racing. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to do march 1, 2, 3. We're going to be on the 4th beat. We're going to stick our heel out. So it's going to look a little bit like, I'm not going to use my arms to start off. It's just going to work with my legs for now. 1, 2, 3, heel out and out. 1, 2, 3, heel out and out. 1, 2, 3, and tap and tap and tap and tap. Now adding our arms. 1, 2, 3, and tap and tap. 1, 2, 3, and out and out. 1, 2, 3, and tap and tap and tap and tap. 1, 2, 3. So now we're going to pick up the pace, which is going to increase our intensity level here. But if you can't keep up the pace, that's okay. 1, 2, 3, and tap and tap. 1, 2, 3, and tap and tap. 1, 2, 3, and tap and tap. 1, 2, 3, and tap. 1, 2, 3, and tap and tap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And alright, slowing it down. Good job, guys. Alright. So this time we're going to tap to the side. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3 to the side and side. To the side. 1, 2, 3 to the side. And side. And side. 1, 2, 3 and side. And side. So again, we're going to pick up the pace here, which is going to increase the intensity level. If you can keep up, that's great. But if you can't, just work at a pace that works best for you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 and side. 1, 2, 3 and side. And side. 1, 2, 3 and side. 1, 2, 3 and side. And side. 1, 2, 3 and side. And side. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Okay, slowing it down. Okay. Good job. We're almost halfway done our cardio section here. I'm feeling good. Alright, so from here, we're going to transition into some dancing, some discoing. So let's start off with our arms. We're going to do our arms first. So sitting up nice and straight. We're standing nice and straight. We're just going to raise one arm up and down. Other arm up and down. 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 How does that feel? If it hurts for you to raise your arms up high, you just stick your arms up to the side. Just find a comfort zone for yourself. I'm going to go up and down, up, and I'm going to do 2 times. 1 and 2. Changing arms. 1 and 2. Changing arms. Up and up, up and up, up and up, up, and now 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Other arms. 1, 2, and 3. Changing it up. 1, 2, and 3. Changing arms. 1, 2, and 3. 4 times now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Changing arms. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Changing arms. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alternating now. On arm, the other. One arm and next. So let's pick up the pace. How about it? Here we go. And down, up 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 and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 times. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. If it hurts you to raise your arms, you can go out, keep your arms down low. And 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. 4, 3, 2. Last one each arm. Okay, bringing your arms down low. Whew. Shaking them out. That's some good shoulder work there. How are you feeling? Okay, so your arms back and forth, front and back, front and back. There you go. Shaking out. All right, so that's the arms. Now we're going to work on our legs. I'm going to stand up to do the legs. So all I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be out and together, side, together, side, together, side, together. There we go. Side, together, side, together, side. Now we're going to do 2 times each side. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Changing legs. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Changing legs. 1 and 2, 1 and 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Changing legs. 1, 2, 3. Changing it up. 1, 2, 3. Changing legs. 1, 2, 3. Now we're doing 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Changing legs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alternating. All right. So how about we try and add some arms? So when your one leg is going out, your opposite arm is going to go up. So it's going to be looking a little bit like a jumping jack, but it's going to look like this. Here you go. Up, together, up, together, up, together, up, together, out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. Okay. So how about we try and do 2 per side. Here we go. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Other side. 1 and 2. Other side. 1 and 2. We're going faster now. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Changing it up. 1, 2, 3. Changing here. 1, 2, 3. Changing it up. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 2, 3. Here we go. 2, 3. Last time each side. 1, 2, 3. Changing it up. 1, 2, 3. Now it's 4. 1, 2, 3, and 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 4. Okay, marching it out. How's that feel, gang? Still with me? I hope so. Okay, so marching it out. Let's bring it wide. and narrow, wide, and narrow. This time we're going to keep it wide. Wide, no arms, just our legs. We're going to go tap and tap, tap and tap, tap and tap, tap and tap. Let's add some arms. So swinging back and forth, side to side. Slowing it down, side to side. One arm, side to side, side to side. Both arms. Let's just do the other arm. Both arms, side to side, side to side, side to side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, marching it out. Alrighty. How you feeling? Okay, so we've just finished our cardio. Now we're going to transition into our cardio cool down. So we're going to slow things down a little bit. So we're going to do some heel taps. Out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. Heel tap and tap. Front and front. Front to front. Now we're going side. Side to side. Side to side. Okay, it's slowing down a little bit more. No arms, just our legs. So this is the cardio cool down. What we're trying to do here is decrease our breathing rate and bring our heart down. Bring our heart rate down. Distributing the blood to all different parts of our body, especially our brain. Our brain's craving oxygen. Let's feed it. Okay. Marching it out. Nice slow march. So what do you say we try a little bit of swimming? It's going to look a little bit like this. So front crawl. Freestyle for you swimmers out there. If you don't have full range of motion within your shoulders, that's quite normal. Do what you can. We're not looking for any pain. So if that means you just have to do like one little arm like this, that's fine. Again, we're just finishing the cardio. We're trying to bring our heart rate down, keeping our head held high. Let's go back crawl. Do to one arm, do to the other. So it's very common to have one shoulder that's not good. So if you have, say it's your right shoulder that's not really good and you can't do this, just modify it. But if you can do a full rotation in your left one, why not? Now breaststroke. Out, hold that water, together, out, pull, together. There we go. Bringing our heart rate down. Okay, resting. I'll do a little bit of waving. Waving with one hand. And stop. Do the other hand. Wave. Stop. One more time. Each hand. And we're going to do some fist exercises. So you're going to make your fist, closing it tight, 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 tight. And relax, shake it out. Making your fist tight, 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 tight. Relax, shake it out. One more time. Nice and tight. Shake it out. Okay, so can you believe it? We've just finished our warm up, our cardio, and our cardio cool down. So if you need to have a sip of water, right now would be a great time to grab a sip of water. Just make sure you put your water bottle to the side so it's not going to be a tripping hazard. And you know what? I'm going to grab a slurp of water right now too. Ah, good stuff. All right, so now we're going to be doing the muscular strength and endurance training. So I did say that we're going to be using cans of beans or cans of soup, or if you have TheraBands or resistance tubing, you can definitely use that. So I'm going to demonstrate using the cans, but I'm going to do it using the TheraBands. So if you're sitting down, if you're standing up, just make sure you've got a lot of room. Just thinking of our posture. So we're just going to do a front arm raise. So the outside of my hand's facing outwards. So the palms are facing inwards. I'm holding the two cans. I'm raising the cans to shoulder height, nice and controlled, slow movement, and down. If you're using TheraBands or surgical tubing, the movement will be the same, except it's going to be a little bit. You're going to have to stand on one end of the band, and then stand on the other end of the band. So I got the band between my two hands here. I'm going up, shoulder height, and down. Let's do 8. Here we go. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. That's 1. Here's 2. Breathe out. Breathe in. Out. And in. Out, shoulder height. And in. Halfway there, gang. Up. And down. Arms are straight. Out. Drop it down. 2 more. Up. And down. Last one. Up. And down. Good for you. Right on. Okay, the next thing that we're going to work on our bicep curls. So I'm going to demonstrate using the TheraBands, but I'm going to do that using the cans of beans. So if you're sitting down, you're just basically going to stand in the middle, or put your feet on the middle of the band. You're going to wrap the ends of the TheraBands around your wrists. If you have any sort of grip problems, or if you're living with arthritis, or if that's the way Parkinson's has manifested itself, you can simply wrap the bands around your wrist. You don't even have to hang on, and you're able to do this exercise. Thinking of my posture, my shoulders are back, elbows are tight to my body. Bring my arms up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. So that's what it looks like using surgical tubing or TheraBands. If you're using free weights, gravity, or cans of beans, cans of soup, it's going to be a similar action. Thinking of your posture. Palms are facing forward, right up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. That's 1. Here's 2, and down. Here's 3, and down. Here's 4, and down. 5. Here's 6. And 7. And 8. All right. So let's put your cans of bean or cans of soup or hand weights to the side. You can do the same with your surgical tubing or your TheraBands. We don't want to have a tripping hazard. Next, we're going to do the mini sit-to-stand. So it's a bit of a modification from the full sit-to-stands or doing squats. This is tough work though too. So I'm going to do it. You need a chair to do this one. So I'm going to have my feet wider than my shoulders. There's a nice solid foundation below me here. If you have armrests, you can use the armrest to help get up. But if you don't have to, I suggest that you don't. Because yeah, we're trying to work out our quadricep here, our quadricep femoris. That's what we're looking for. So I'm going to demonstrate. You're seeing I'm going to lean forward. I'm going to go up in the balls of my feet. Just a mini sit to stand. And down. So I'm just getting my buttocks off. So it's the same motion for getting on and off a toilet. It's the same motion for getting on and off a chair. It's tough work though. Going up and down, up and down. That's 2. We're doing 8. Up and down. That's 3. Halfway there. Here's 5. And 6. 7. And 8. Okay. Whew, that's tough work. So now what we're going to do, we're going to come back to this mini sit to stands, believe it or not. We're going to do a side leg raise. So sitting down, I'm going to demonstrate sitting down. Just going up and down. Other leg goes up and down. If you're doing it from a standing position, the leg's going up and down, up and down. Okay. Side and down. Other leg, side and down. There we go. Nice rhythm going on now. Last one. Okay, now we're going to go out in front of us. So it's going to look, from a standing position, it's going to look like legs going straight out and back. If you need to hang on to a chair or a wall, you can do that. If you're doing it already from a seated position, you're just sticking one leg out. We're going up and down, switching legs, up and down. Switching legs, up and down, switching it up and down, up and down, up. One more time, each side, up and down, up and down. Okay, so as I said, we're going to go back to our mini sit to stands. So it's going to require you to sit at the edge of your chair. Feet are nice and wide, wider than your shoulders. You're going to put the weight onto the balls of your feet leaning forward and then kind of standing up partially weight. Going up and down. That's 1. Shifting your weight to the balls of your feet and sitting back down. Up and down. Up. Halfway there, gang. Halfway there. Up and down. Up and down. All right. I bet your quads are burning. Well, that's not a bad thing. Pain is not a good thing. A little bit of soreness, that's okay. We can live with that. Okay, so now we're going to do a knee raise. We're bringing a leg up and down, up and down. Yeah, actually we're working on our balance now too. Again, when we're exercising, we're really challenging ourselves. Our body is learning, it's growing. There's no pruning going on with our nervous system. Hopefully we're developing some new nervous pathways. At least stabilizing what we have. Up and down, up and down. Okay, believe it or not, we have one last set of sit-to-stands, mini sit-to-stands. Then we're done our muscular strength and endurance training. Leaning forward onto the balls of your feet, up and down. Legs are nice and wide. Feet are definitely wider than the shoulders. And down. That's 2. There's 3. And here's 4. Halfway there. 5. Here's 6. 7. And 8. All right, good job. Well, we've finished our warm-up, our cardio, cool down, and our muscular strength and endurance training. Now we're going to work on our balance. So I'm going to ask you to stand up. You can hang on to a chair, have a hand on the wall. That's going to make you feel more confident and secure. You're standing up nice and straight, thinking of your posture, pulling your shoulders back, closing one eye, standing still with one eye open. Again, I'm hanging on to a chair here for some stability. One eye closed. Changing other eye. You do have one dominant eye. Closing one eye, opening the other. It's amazing how bad my vision's got with my age. Closing it up, other eye. Okay, how did that feel? Good. So now we're going to do a one-legged stand. I'm having one hand on the chair. It's like a knee raise, except I'm just holding it for a lot longer. One leg up, knee up high. Balancing. For those of you that need the extra challenge, you can take one hand off, you can take both hands off. Holding your back. Being balanced. And down. What we do to one leg, we do to the other. I'm going to start off with my hand on the chair, raising my other knee high. Karate Kid. Knee held high. If you need the extra challenge, take your hands off the wall of the chair. You can even close one eye. And down. Now we're going to shift our weight from side to side. So I'm going to hang on to the chair here. I'm just shifting my weight onto one leg. I can keep your toe on the ground if you need to. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can take your foot right off the ground. You'll find that if you stick your arms out, it will help with your balance. And again, your brain is processing all of this. So the more that we can challenge ourselves for being off balance, safely of course, the better it is. So that when you are off balance, your brain's going to be able to speak to the body, and you're going to be able to make those micro adjustments to keep your balance. We do to one side, we do to the other. Up on my toe. Bring your one leg up if you need to. For those of you that need the extra challenge, you can close one eye. Try closing the other. Probably notice the difference. Your feet down, leg up again, knee up high. Hanging onto the chair if you need to, or a wall. But if you want to challenge yourself a little bit further, you can let go of that chair. Knee held high, balancing, keeping your body stable. Do to one side, we do to the other. Knee held high. I'm going to keep my hand on the chair the whole time. And down. Shifting our weight from one leg to the other. Going on your toe, keeping my toe on the ground. For those of you that need to bring your toe off the ground, you can do that. Again, having your arms out, your other appendages out, does help with your balance. Changing legs. All right, now we're going to go from walking a line like Johnny Cash, one foot in front of the other, walking forward. You can have a hand on the wall or a hand on the chair. Walking that invisible line. and going back. Try that one more time, going forward. And going back. All right, so that's our balance training. Now we're going to work on a little bit of our flexibility. We're going to work on our hamstring first. So what I'm going to ask you to do, if you're sitting down, just going to kick one leg out in front. Now you're going to be reaching forward. Instead of down, you're going to keep reaching forward. Keep your head held high. It's really important to keep the head above our heart level here. So reaching forward, you should feel the stretch along the back side of your upper leg. Feel that stretch. Hold it there. Back. Other leg. Reaching forward. Holding it there. Feel the stretch along the back side of your upper leg. It's your hamstrings. Oh, it feels so glorious. Reaching forward, not down. Okay, now we're going to stretch our calves, sticking your one leg out, bringing your toe back towards your body as far as you can. Not looking for pain, just looking for a nice gentle stretch, holding it there. Let's do the other leg. And now stretch out our chest, bring your hands out wide, wide, wide. Pulling it back, hands about shoulder height. If that hurts your shoulders, you can drop your hands. Keep your arms lower. Let's hold that stretch right across your chest. Now we're going to do a bear hug. Crisscrossing your arms, see how far back you can get your fingers. Opening up nice and wide again. And crisscrossing our arms the other way. Okay, now let's finish off with a few Parkinson-specific exercises. We're going to work on our fingers first. We're going to do index, middle, ring, pinky. One more time. Index, middle, ring, pinky. Ring, pinky. Last one. Index, middle, ring, pinky. Okay, to finish it off, we're going to work on some vowels here. So again, we're going to try and exaggerate. We're working those tiny little facial muscles. So when we're doing it, really try and exaggerate the mouth pattern here. So it's A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. One more time. A, E, I, O, U. We're done, guys. All right. Well, I'd really like to thank you for participating in today's class, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.